nothing at all when I sit so uncomfortable. Eyes watch us through the wall, yeah, everybody took their toll. Can I find love without a beat so sensational? Don't be dramatic, we're dying, but I know you're not with me again tonight. Throw myself into the fire, babe, loving you's an oversight. Throw myself onto the tile, babe, time passes slowly, and you know things never fix themselves. I got so much to say to you, but I'm melting, I'm melting, I'm melting. I know that you like it so far, never felt so alive. So much to tell you, baby, I'm so alone. I know you feel so alone. Just don't lie, it's just the way to fall in love. I sit back in overtime. Tell me what you've been on. I know just what you like. Tell me, baby, I sit back in overtime. Tell me what you've been on. I know just what you like. Tell me, baby, not with me again tonight. Throw myself into the fire, babe, loving you's an oversight. Throw myself onto the tile, babe, time passes slowly, and you know things never fix themselves. I got so much to say to you, but not with me again tonight. Throw myself into the fire, babe, loving you's an oversight. Throw myself onto the tile, babe, time passes slowly, and you know things never fix themselves. I got so much to say to you, but not with me again tonight. Throw myself into the fire, babe, loving you's an oversight. Throw myself onto the tile, babe, time passes slowly, and you know things never fix themselves. I got so much to say to you, but I'm melting, I'm melting, I'm melting. Throw myself into the fire, melting, I'm melting, I'm melting. Passes slowly, and you know things never fix themselves. I got so much to say to you, but
What's up, Peyton? How's it going? Play Roblox Rocket League Goon? Do they actually have that? I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Dude, I haven't touched Rocket League in like years. I think the last time I played was literally like, I think it was like maybe in my sophomore year of college. I made it to Diamond and then I kind of just gave up. He's about a 1v7 this pro, 1 pro versus 7 streamers. Live? He's doing it live? Currently sitting on a Zoom call online class. How's that going, bro? I know you've been studying for something. I think you said you wanted to become a vet, right? How's that been going recently? Oh, you changed the business admin. Nice, bro. How's that going for you? Okay, Wendy's right now have an opportunity to become general manager eventually. Nice, dude. I mean, it's good to hear. Yeah, I remember last time I talked to you, you were kind of aiming for that GM position. I mean, you just been busy in general. So, but that's good, man. It's good to hear. Still swap with work and school. I go to class and work, then do hours of schoolwork, and then go to sleep and repeat. Yeah, I get that, man. It's been it's a grind for sure. I mean, even when I went to college, that's kind of like, I mean, like you had like the couple of hours of free time, you know, here and there, but yeah, that's kind of what I remember my college years being like as well. It's just grinding, spending hours at the library. I mean, that was the kind of the main reason why I didn't. I mean, I was also part of like a bunch of organizations and shit, so it's kind of the reason why I didn't really stream as much during my college years. Imagine I got him. I mean, make sure to pace yourself, because you know, burnout's real, man. It's you don't want to burn yourself out, you know, after all the progress you've made. How'd you know I was there? Oh. Dude, Oh my god, wait, okay, I'm in flow state. What am I doing? And then I'm just gonna go like negative the next game, 100%. Dude, what is going on with me, man? I haven't played this game in like ages. It's probably all the years of just raging at fucking top 500 Overwatch. Yeah, 42 and 15, not bad. As a warm-up game. I mean, I'm definitely more comfortable with this map than any others. I guess for all the YouTube people, because you know this is going to become a VOD, I will be going back to streaming normal time, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just thought I'd put that out there, just because I've been kind of off schedule recently. When I say recently, I mean basically for the past, feels like past almost like half year or so. Maybe a couple of months, whatever. But just thought I'd put that out there. So if anyone wants to stop by around that time, hopefully that will work. I'm streaming a little bit earlier than I intended to. I know it's like only, I don't even think it's 6 just did, is it? Yeah, it's 3 minutes till 6. But I'll be streaming around that time either way. Same time as usual, 6 to 7? Yep. Yep. Well, I'm gonna, you know, go back to my usual schedule, but also, I mean, like, I don't know, 6 to 7 just kind of works the best for me because I usually eat dinner beforehand, and then, you know, I go to the gym after stream, and then after that, you know, I'm kind of just chilling, doing my own thing. Have some time to myself. Just finished dinner and stuff. Nice. What'd you make? What'd you end up making for dinner? Okay. My favorite performative male streamer. What's up, Laser? How's it going? You already know, man. I got some new clothes coming in next week as well. So we're gonna be extra performative. It's like the typical performative male clothing. Oh, that was ahead. Yo, get through this thing! Okay. I have rehearsal in an hour. Oh, waiting for my Chick-fil-A. What'd you get from Chick-fil-A? Oh, I spawned. Ah, shit, he got me. Sorry, I locked in for a second there. Randomly got dragged into a trumpet excerpt class. How was that, bro? You don't even play trumpet. How did that happen? It's pretty cool. I think the instructor is from a professional symphony. Oh, cool. Networking. You got a networking opportunity right there. Get your spot, you know what I mean? Wanted to have our low brass section in with the class. So it was like an ad hoc sort of like on the spot sort of thing. It wasn't pre-planned. Not for me, I didn't know what was going on. I mean, hey, that's a perfect time to get your name out there, you know what I mean? Get to do more orchestral excerpt, which is dope. Yeah, that's good to hear, man. I mean, I'm glad that you know, everything's going. Looks like it's going well for you. Oh my god, man. There's so many of them. We didn't get to play, but we will next Monday in front of the class. Oh boy, that's that actually sounds pretty intense. I wish you luck on that. I mean, I'm sure you got it. Oh my god, how did that not hit? What? Alright, whatever. I didn't crash out yesterday though. What was it about? I mean, it's okay, man. It happens. I crashed out. I've crashed out multiple times. Imposter syndrome. Really? I mean, like, I get it, but like, what was it like? Like specifically, what do you mean by that? I mean, I'm not like completely invalidating that. I'm just kind of surprised, I guess. But at the same time, I also get that because I've felt that before. Okay, bro, what? Whatever. It's not just that, but yeah, I've been hitting myself a little bit. I mean, yeah, no, I understand that, man. You know, like, to be honest with you, been going through the same thing. I mean, I don't think anything I can say right now would really be able to help you be able to deal with that. Like, or make you feel better. But I mean, I will say though, like, you know, aside from like the usual like the usual phrase or what people usually say, like go to a therapist, you know, for me, like the way that I kind of deal with it right now is kind of like, you know, I kind of just give myself like some time to reflect. I mean, you know, some people they come up with all these different like crazy ideas of like how to deal with shit like this, right? Like imposter syndrome or, you know, trying to love yourself and all that sort of stuff. But like, you know, realistically, the best way to kind of get over it, I wouldn't say get over it, but kind of like learn to, you know, not really hate yourself or learn to kind of feel better about yourself is really just like reflection and time, for the most part. I mean, like I had multiple crash outs about similar shit like that, you know, back in college as well. And it was literally just because like I was like, holy shit, like I went to this really like, I mean, it was an Ivy League or anything like that, but it's, you know, it's a nice top school, top university, right? And, you know, there were times where, you know, I wouldn't say borderline failing the class, but, you know, I wasn't doing as well as I wanted to, and I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, do I deserve to be in this university? Like, you know, did I waste my parents' time and money going to this university, right? Because they helped me out with, you know, paying some of the costs and stuff like that. You know, that sort of stuff. So I definitely understand it, but it all kind of comes with time. I mean, everything kind of just like, just say Penn State, bro. Okay, my bad. All right, you know, going to Penn State, my bad, bro. My bad. One of these days, you guys are gonna see me with like the Penn State flag or whatever in the back of my stream or whatever. Yeah. My bad. Anyways, my point being is like everything kind of just plays out with time, like unironically. Like I say this as I'm not even really that much older than you, but like realistically, like you know I've already been in the workforce for like 7 months or so. I've graduated college. I've gone through all that shit, and I can assure you that like there are still times where I definitely hate myself, and I don't really like the things that I'm doing or the things that I'm saying, or or I feel like I'm behind, or whatever, right? Or I feel like I'm disappointing people, whatever, right? Or straight up just like, oh, I don't deserve, like I very much like downplay my accomplishments and my achievements and all that stuff. And I will say that like that I don't think that will fully go away, at least for the time being, until I get old and fat and never care, and I have too much money to care about sort of stuff like that. But it does get better, somewhat. So I will say, ever since I went into the workforce and got a job and kind of have something that I'm working towards, it's definitely improved, like my mental, because now I'm not, with my free time in college, like most of the time I just play video games to kind of like completely get away from all those sort of thoughts, and then at night I'd have to like think about all that shit. But like now, in my free time I usually try to give myself some time to reflect. I try to stay away from the phone screen a little bit as well, because sometimes that shit doesn't help either. But yeah. Anyways, that's my spiel. You're randomly gonna have a cardboard cutout of Tyler Warren? Yeah. Yeah, no, don't be surprised if you see that shit. I can't lie. I've been what's crazy is like I have all like I'm literally wearing a Penn State long sleeve, like a Penn State long sleeve shirt here, or like sweater or whatever. I have a whole bunch of like Penn State merch, like phone or what is it, like card holder for the back of your phone, keychain, pin, whatever for my backpack, shirts, sweaters, whatever, hoodies, all that shit. And I literally don't have a flag. I don't have the Penn State flag. I don't know why I don't have one yet, to be honest with you. Like, my brother has one. Why don't I have one? You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking slacking, bro. I literally have every other flag hung up in my bedroom right now, other than the Penn State flag, bro. Like, what are we doing? It's gonna happen though at some point. Like I'm just gonna have like you guys are just gonna randomly see a whole bunch of Penn State merch and shit like in the back. It's just that I keep on forgetting that I don't like I graduated from the school already, so like I just don't go there anymore, right? And so like I keep on forgetting that I've already graduated, so I don't have to like say like. Because like before I would just say like, oh, I went to like a good school or whatever. I went to a school in Pennsylvania or some shit like that, right? That could be anything. I mean, that could be a fucking community college for all you guys care. But like I tried to make sure not to say it, because if I did, I didn't want to dox myself, because like realistically the campus is kind of small. So like if some weirdo decided to just like, and I mean like there are a fair amount of weirdos that have come out of have come out of Penn State, all right. I didn't want to risk it. That was why. But I don't live there anymore. I just say that I live in New York, and that could be literally anywhere in the fucking state. So. Although I will say, I've been thinking about moving. I don't know where, but I've been thinking about moving. My current job is great and all, but you know, I do want to kind of start. I mean, I've been grinding. I've taken certifications and all that shit, like trying to, you know, get a promotion, increase my pay, all that shit, right? But I am kind of taking some next steps to possibly go into, you know, different career field, or at least like a similar career field, and hopefully live closer, because as you guys can tell, my girlfriend has left me. She does not live with me anymore. She did, okay, she didn't leave me, but I mean technically she did, but she's you know, she's she does not live with me anymore. Essentially, she's back with living with her parents and studying for, like, you know, law and all that stuff. So I'm trying to get closer to living with her. If that shit doesn't work out, I'm moving to North Carolina, and you guys are gonna see that and a lot more. Like, someone's gonna dox you? Yeah, no. I mean, I average like, what, 3 viewers? I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe there's some weirdo out there that, like, doxes people with low viewership. I don't fucking know. At least didn't go to Oklahoma. Just the state. Just hearing the state Oklahoma does not vibe with me. I can't lie. It's messing my vibes, like Kingsman was with CC and Zaza. I'm dragging it. My bad. As if he moves there, he said he doesn't know yet. I mean, that's true, but I mean, he's already kind of looking into possibly living there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, even, you know, right now, like, I don't think he really wants to be back in Florida. I mean, like, unless he's just kind of there to just, like, stack bread, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, you go to any, like, southern state, and, like, the reason is very simple. It's literally just, like, you know, stack bread, because you just don't get any state income tax. Compared to fucking anywhere in the tri-state area, go to, you know, New York City, Philadelphia, you get fucked with taxes. Even Jersey City. I know that if I were to be, like, living anywhere down south, it would literally just be for, like, money reasons, because it's cheaper, and also because I'd be closer to family, because I am very far from family. God forbid, Jax. Yeah, that's the one city that I don't want to live in. I mean, it's great and all, but, like, to live in, I don't know. I mean, working there, I heard, is pretty good. It depends on the job, of course, but, I mean, for the most part, it seems pretty decent. They pay you well, of course, you know, all that stuff. Or anywhere near I-4 or I-95, bro. Dude, I remember going to school. Going to school, I remember the first time I drove to school, and it was just like, you know, taking I-95. Never again, bro. I started taking back roads after that shit. I don't care if it takes me an extra 10 minutes to get to school, man. Like, I-95 was just hell. And I remember the last time I went back, the traffic got worse, man. Like, holy shit, there were so many people that just, like, moved into the area, man. It was insane. I mean, I guess it's a good thing from an economical standpoint. But, I mean, it's just terrible for traffic. Or commute in general. They recently started doing more road work in my area. Yep, and that's not going to be finished for another 5 years. I feel like some of the road work that they were doing, like, you know, on the highways that were like leading into Jacksonville, like downtown Jax, they've just have not fucking finished. Like I don't think they've. I feel like it feels like they haven't even started, man. But I mean, like, it really depends where you go. Like, in Jacksonville, I feel like the traffic's always going to be worse. Where I used to live was St. Augustine, which is only like, what, 40 minutes away from Jacksonville. And I think because people kind of realized that, holy shit, Jacksonville and the surrounding area is kind of ass, they basically, like, you know, everyone just decided to emigrate over to St. Augustine, which is a way nicer area, in my opinion. You know, there's definitely a lot more things to do, for sure. But yeah, I mean, like, even St. Augustine is like pretty bad right now, just with like all the traffic and shit. And now there's like constant construction there as well, similar to Jax. They're tearing down all the trees, dude. Yeah, like when I was so I was on. When I went there for a business trip. Actually, I was in the Jax St. Augustine area, just St. Johns County in general. And I swear to you, I felt like, you know, so when I used to drive down State Road 16, I mean, it was just all like, I don't know if I can pull up a picture right now. Like, do they have a picture of like just State Road 16? I don't know if they have a picture of like what State Road 16 used to look like. Well, I mean, here it is. So I'm gonna do display capture. Okay. So, like, take this for example, okay? Like, this is State Road 16, right? And so, like, okay, so, like, this stuff is all housing developments and all that stuff. Okay, that's all fine and all, right? You know, IGP, everything like that, right? Like, I remember this area, right? Like, this area was, like, completely... You know, it was like a smaller development, really. Like, you can kind of tell, like, houses, some shopping centers. This was the school, I believe. I believe this was a school. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, this was a school, I think. And then after that, it was just like more. I mean, there was a cemetery here, I believe, and then after that, there was like, I think that was it, really, at the time. There was just a cemetery there, and then after that, they started adding like a whole bunch of other shit. So then they started adding like I think this is now a plaza. This is like a shopping plaza now. So they have like a Mellow Mushroom. They, I mean, they have. I think they have a Wendy's there as well. They have a whole bunch of like restaurants there now. This is completely expanded. So as you can see from here, I mean, this was. I mean, it's all greenery, right? It's all plains, like trees, whatever. This is unironically now like new housing developments. There's a new like extended. There's an extension to the plaza, and then, I mean, even further down this road, if you go further down, you guys can't see, but here, like, if you go further down this road, right, okay, you go further down that road, it was literally only trees, and I remember, like, maybe a couple of years ago when I went back down for, what was it, for a winter break during my college years. And I remember a sign. It was a newly put sign that said that the land was for sale. And then I kid you not, I come back a couple years later, and there's already a new housing development. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's insane how much they build. Like, genuinely insane how much they build over there. But yeah, I mean, that's the place now, man. I don't know. It's, I mean, I think it's literally just because, like, people, you know, there's new job opportunities in Jax, and, you know, of course Jax is expanding as well. I mean, crime rate's gone down as well, so, you know, more people are starting to kind of come back, I guess, or at least stay around the Jacksonville, you know, St. Augustine area. I mean, you also have to remember as well that there's going to be like a whole bunch of migrants from New York because, you know, housing is dirt cheap compared to New York. And then, you know, of course, jobs, right? Stuff like that. It's more business friendly in Florida as well. But I mean, yeah, like I'm gonna be honest, man. It's crazy how much St. Augustine has changed. I mean, even Jacksonville has changed a lot as well. But I feel like every single time I can be gone for even a couple of weeks and something new will happen. You know what I mean? Like, I remember back when St. Augustine was like, definitely, it was still growing, but it was a lot slower than what it's, you know, at now in terms of growth rate. And like, the coolest thing to do after school was like literally go to the Buc-ee's, because that was like the newest thing that opened up during that time. So it's just, yeah, now they have like a, you know, now they got the Costco. I mean, they got 25 different Publixes that just opened up. Like, I don't know, it's genuinely insane. I remember we used to have deers and owls nearby. That place about to be haunted. Yeah. Yeah, no, they're tearing down a crazy amount of trees though. Like, you know, hopefully they're replanting them. But yeah, I mean, the area has changed 100%. I do not argue with that. Buc-ee's always fire. Dude, I fucking wish that they would have one in New York, man. But they genuinely hate us. Well, it's not that they hate us. I mean, we have, I mean, I guess we got, like, I don't know, Wawas, maybe Sheets. I mean, I know in upstate New York specifically, I don't think there's one in New York City as far as I know, but I know in upstate New York specifically, they have a Stewart's shop, which is literally an ice cream shop, but it just turned into like a basically everything shop. Like, it became a convenience store, it became a gas station. Like, it's kind of like a Buc-ee's, but just like on a smaller scale. But yeah, I do miss Buc-ee's. I can't lie, bro. The popcorn chicken from Publix is what I miss as well. Like, the experience in Buc-ee's. I kind of miss everything about Florida. People were nice too. Of course, it depends where you go, but I felt like the area that I was in was, you know, fairly nice. And then the New Yorkers moved in. Yeah, don't worry. That'll be me in a couple of years. I'll probably just move back down to Florida, honestly. Florida's probably one of the most diverse states. Yeah, honestly, true, to be honest with you. I mean, honestly, they had everything there, man. There was always things to do in Florida and people to talk to. Like, I don't know, I came across probably the most interesting people in Florida because they just came from everywhere, man. I mean, honestly, Florida is where I learned to speak Spanish fluently. Because I mean, of course, that was like the you know, aside from English, that was the other predominant language that was used there. Unfortunately, I don't really use it as much anymore, so I've completely lost all of that skill. I wouldn't say completely. I mean, I can still like understand some words, but I'm not like fluent anymore, unfortunately. I've been wanting to pick it up though, again, you know, because if I go back down to Florida, I mean, that's kind of like the thing to do. It's just like converse with like people in Spanish. It's honestly kind of cool. Because there's like, I mean, there's a ton of, you know, you learn a lot about a person, and I also kind of just like the fact that like they kind of treated me differently. In a good way, of course, like when they found out that I spoke Spanish. Oh my god. Yeah, I could do that. Bro, what Florida, okay, unironically, what Florida needs, man, I can't even lie. Like, whether it be in St. Augustine or Jacksonville, they need a Chinatown. Like, they need a dedicated area. Like, just Chinatown, man. I kid you not, if once they add a Chinatown, I'm moving there instantly, man. I mean, that's just what it is. Yeah, well, of course they have Asian restaurants and stuff, but like I'm talking about like, you know, maybe like a Chinatown that's like on par with like, you know, the one in Philadelphia, New York City. You know what I mean? Like a dedicated district. Like yeah, they got really nice like Asian restaurants and shit. Like I've tried them, you know, I've tried not all of them, but like a majority of them. And you know, I love them all, but they need like a dedicated strip of land, you know what I mean? Like a dedicated district. Just Asian restaurants, Asian cuisine, gift shop, whatever. You know what I mean? Like for example, like in St. Augustine at least, right? I can speak for St. Augustine, but they had what's it called? Like downtown St. Augustine. I mean, it's mainly like, you know, it's stuff related to, you know, Ponce de Leon, like a lot of Spanish heritage, right? Like you can kind of, in a way, it's basically like a Spanish town, right? Of some sort, right? Unofficially named, but like, you know what I mean? Like if they had one for like Asians, that I feel like that would be fire. Because honestly, I was kind of surprised, like especially in my high school, there were a fair amount of Asians in my high school. Some of them were from Hong Kong, China, like mainland China. You know, they had heritage in like mainland China, Philippines. You know what I mean? Like it's I don't know. They just it was a lot. It just felt like it was a lot more diverse than just like your typical like usually for example like in what's it called in New York City, right? Like for the most part, the Chinatown is mainly going to be like a lot of Chinese people, right? Or at least like in New York City, and I can even say for like a little bit of upstate New York, there's definitely a lot more like people from mainland China. But in Florida, I mean, they don't really have an Asia town or a Chinatown of some sort, and like honestly, it was a lot more than just Chinese people. I mean, I even remember seeing a Korean kid, I think, from there as well, that lived in that area. So, I don't know, man. Maybe not a Chinatown, but an Asia town of some sort. Would be cool. There's always a random suburb next to the ghetto. Yeah. That's like the one issue with Florida. I mean, I think that's an issue like across the board, but like, I mean, there's definitely like places in Florida that you're just like, wow, it's so developed. Like, there's a lot of shit going on here, whatever, right? But then you have like, you have all this like exponential growth, and none of it's really going to like the more burdened communities, or at least like not a whole lot of it is. Like, there's not a, you don't really hear a ton about like, oh, reinvesting into like, the some of the outskirts of like the Jacksonville. You know what I mean? Like the smaller areas. I'm trying to think of an example. I know I watched like a video on it as well, but some of the areas that are like just outside the city that are definitely, definitely need more development, but there's not really like a whole bunch of money going into it. You know what I mean? But it is kind of interesting to see like the dichotomy between that. I'm head out now. Yeah, I mean, no worries, man. I know you got your rehearsal and everything, so. But wish you luck on that. Let me know how it goes. And I'll be done streaming here in like probably another 6 minutes. So appreciate you stopping by either way. Streams will be back to normal, by the way, as well. Just letting you know, like I'll be streaming between 6 and 7 p.m. EST. So going back to the schedule. I don't even know where they spawn anymore. Oh, okay, there. Holy gold loot, and I missed it all. Hopefully we can win this game before I end the stream here. Nice. Cool. All right. That's enough from me. Yeah, I don't know. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I might go back to Phantom Forces for a little bit. I mean, Overwatch, I don't think I'm going to be streaming anymore. I was thinking about some Minecraft as well. I mean, I feel like Minecraft would, you know, be pretty chill for, like, I don't know, maybe some weekends or whatever it is, right? So, I was definitely thinking some Minecraft on the side. I know we used to play that one server. I forget the name of it. I know I'm in the Discords, so I can take a look and check. But still got that building project in Minecraft. Yeah, I do. I'm still thinking on it though. Here's the thing with Minecraft, right? Like, I think for now, like when it comes to Minecraft, if I only ever really play Minecraft if I just kind of want to like shut my brain down to some extent, you know what I mean? Like one of two things is either I have like this really cool thing, I'm so inspired by some fucking Instagram reel or some shit, and I'm just like, all right, I want to build this in Minecraft, or at least build something similar to what I saw, right? And build it, right? Or I kind of just want to shut my brain off a little bit, maybe not worry too much about, you know, what I'm building or what I'm doing or whatever. And let's say, for example, like if I just want to like talk to chat, right? If I want to talk to you guys, Minecraft is kind of for me, in my opinion, is kind of like the game to play. Because especially after like a day, you know, a hard day's work, you know, after all the studying, whatever, all this stuff that I'm doing, that's usually the game that I would kind of like turn to. So, I mean, I don't know, we'll see. I think Minecraft I could definitely save for, you know, some other time if I feel like it. I don't mind playing Phantom Forces as well. I mean, I've been kind of on this like crave of just playing something that's FPS, but that isn't Overwatch essentially. And I think Phantom Forces is kind of the only other game that can really like satisfy that itch. So, I think we'll kind of just go with Phantom Forces for now. Who knows? I could just completely do a 180 and just get on Minecraft tomorrow. But we'll see. I have a very long couple of months ahead of me, so Phantom Forces may not always be the choice. I may just want to shut my brain off and go on Minecraft or something. It's always a surprise. Yeah. I don't know, because when it comes to streaming, it's like I don't want to I don't want to, you know, force this sort of like schedule, you know what I mean, where it's just like, oh, like on these days I play this game or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to like force that upon myself, because I used to kind of do that where it was just like, oh, like I'm only gonna be playing this game or stuff like that, or oh, we're gonna play this game like next or whatever, right? Like especially it kind of felt like very linear, you know what I mean? And after a while, I was just like, holy shit, I'm so bored, you know? Because it's just like I didn't want to just play a game on a certain day, you know what I mean? I kind of wanted to just be like, okay, like, you know, what do I feel like playing today? Oh, I feel like playing Minecraft. Okay, I'm gonna play Minecraft. Oh, I feel like playing Phantom Forces. I'll play Phantom Forces. I don't know. So, I mean, maybe that's why I don't think I'll ever make it in content creation, because I'm kind of just, you know, I'm very fucking random with that sort of shit, because I just don't really like only playing one game, you know? Like, I don't have a main game necessarily. I kind of just play a lot of different games, so I don't know. Anyways, enough yapping. So that's it for today's stream. I know I'm ending a little bit earlier than I usually would. My back, my entire body actually is kind of killing me, I can't lie. Because yesterday I had to shovel the snow. So when they did the snow plowing stuff, whatever, in the parking lot for my apartment, they ended up plowing my car in. So I literally, you know, because I had to go to work today, yesterday I was like, well, I can't just say, oh, I can't go in or whatever because they plowed my car in. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go ahead and just grab a shovel. I mean, there's one in the lobby. Grabbed it, you know, borrowed it or whatever. Got all the snow out, and then after that, kind of just, you know, did it all on my own to get my car out. So I will say I'm very tired from that. It was a lot of snow because it was. I think it snowed well over a foot. So, but anyways, I will go now. I appreciate everybody that came in. Again, gonna be streaming between 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No specific game really that we're gonna be playing. I mean, if something comes up, something comes up. But yeah, I think for the time being, we'll kind of go back into regular schedule. I've been meaning to for quite a bit. So, alrighty, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.